a sweet old auntie everybody needs.
With a whoop whoop and a boop boop
Auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can't make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hello everybody, and this is Auntie. And 1,900 of you have voted and decided that you wanted to hear my review of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 6. I believe it's episode 4, Damage Control. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate the episode, I still would rate it a D. But I'm going to do this review because you all have said that you wanted to. 52% of you all said that you wanted me to review this show. So we're going to do it right now. Okay, so let me switch this up a little bit. The first couple that I want to talk about is Julia and Brandon. Of course, we know that Julia has gone to the embassy, I believe, or immigration, and she has been denied the opportunity to get a green card. And so now, you know, she's going through the motions and everything with Brandon. Of course, we all know Brandon is very nonchalant about his relationship with her. She is displeased with being on the farm, according to her. And she is struggling, trying to fit in the United States. Now, she doesn't want to go back to Russia. He definitely doesn't want to go back with her. And so they're going to have to make it work. It appears that there was some new documents that they needed in order to, you know, have her fill out and stay here. According to them, the woman that worked there didn't even know what the documents were. So anyway, Julia is going back and forth about wanting to have an apartment. She went to, you know, she wants to have a job and all of that kind of stuff. She indicated that she was in fashion and stuff like that. But the only thing that I heard them say about her was that she was a stripper. So I was shocked to find out that she had, you know, some other occupations. But anyway, she went to an interview at a wedding shop because she wanted to, you know, be able to do that and start working towards her business. I really don't know what it is, right, at this point. So anyway, she went on an interview and to a bridal shop, and the woman told her, "You just don't speak enough English. You need to work on your English, and you need to get some friends and stuff like that, and you need to find out what this business is about, because this is just not being up in here with your eyes glossing on some wedding dresses and suggesting things. You need to know your clientele, and you need to speak English a lot better than you are doing." So, you know, she told her that, you know, you need to go home, boo, and go back to square one and try this all over again, because this just ain't gonna work. I can't hire your ass up in here. And so, you know, Julia goes home, and now she wants to talk to Brandon about friends. Brandon mentions that he had a little friend, right? A little friend. And Julia, of course, gets mad. She said that, you know, it ain't that she don't trust Brandon. She don't trust other women because she know what kind of woman she is. And she know how she, you know, had to work and struggle to get her a man. So at this point, you know, Julia has no... she has no tolerance or zero tolerance for Brandon having a past, bitch. She said that she asked Brandon whether or not this was somebody that he had dated before. He said, no, we like friends. Bitch, ain't nobody dated Brandon but you. I mean, come on, Brandon was was and he's a he's an undesirable, boo. Why you think he hooked up with you? Don't nobody want Brandon. That one girl in his high school, middle school, his elementary school, he was friend zoned by everybody, bitch. Nobody wants Brandon. Like, let's just go ahead on and keep it 100 and keep it funky out here in these streets. Okay? We're just not gonna play. All right, hold on just 1 second. Thank you, Becky Rockwell, for the $5 super chat. You missed my SC on the last live. It's all good. Oh, okay, your super chat. I'm sorry, Becky. Just need you to know you're so special, heart. Thank you so much, Becky. And I'm so sorry I missed your super chat on the other videos. I see him and then I don't see him. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it was when I turned the comments off or not, but usually my moderators, okay. Mary said, Becky, she saw it and thanked you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, basically, Brandon has always been an undesirable. Nobody has ever dated him, according to Brandon. Brandon indicated that he didn't have a lot of experience and stuff in having relationships with people and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm just saying, girl, back up. Okay, don't nobody want him. And so, she, basically it looks like she's going to go and meet up with the girl and everything and act a complete fool at the table. But, honey, let me tell you, don't nobody want that mofo but you. You're the only one that want that mofo. So anyway, it is what it is. Now let's get back to Kolani and Asuelu. Okay, so we see Kolani go out with her sister, and she begins to tell her sister about this relationship that she is having with her husband. She indicates that Asuelu is basically staying in the playroom and in the playpen and going to sleep at night. He plays his games and everything, and after he plays his game, he straddles over the walls, okay, the walls of the playpen, and he goes to sleep up in that mofo. And then when he wants to, be on the nipple, he comes into the room crying, and wanting to, be with her. And so, of course, she sits in there and she cries and everything. And she says that she's tired of crying and all of that. And of course, her and her sister crying because she's saying, this isn't a real relationship that she has with her husband. And this is not what she wanted. And I just was like, oh, okay. If you don't want this relationship, then don't threaten divorce, get a divorce. If Asuelu is as bad as you say he is, then why do you even want him in your bed? If this mofo is a burden to you and he's a child like you say he is, and I believe he is, okay, I believe you warming up bottles at night, okay, and changing Pampers for this mofo, okay, I do believe you got 3 kids. But honey, at the end of the day, you the only one that can make that change and make a difference with that, okay? Because you can't be blaming nobody else for the relationship that you got with Asuelu. Okay. Uh-oh. Thank you, MK Ultra Magic Kool-Aid, for the $4.99 super chat. Auntie, thanks for watching so I don't have to. Okay. Love you. Oh, thank you, boo. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. And so, the thing about it is, she goes back to Asuelu because, she's had this conversation with her sister. And now she wants to have a grown-up conversation with a man that she indicated is a child. I'm not understanding this. Y'all gonna have to help Auntie understand it down in the comment section. How can in one breath you say that this mofo is a child, and then in another breath you saying something different? You expecting him to act mature, to have a mature conversation with you about something that's serious, and he just not capable of doing it. You saying that, you want to get this house and all of this kind of stuff because she's saying that, she believes that if they get a house, maybe he'd be more responsible. So she goes up into the room and she's having a conversation with Asuelu about, their sex life, and saying that, they need to up their game. Maybe they need to, play dress up with one another, do something to spark the relationship. Asuelu acts as if he doesn't know what's happening. Let me tell you something, Asuelu. You know more about sex than I do, honey. You was up over there in them islands, honey, and them women was coming over there, and you was like the tennis player or the pool boy. That's the way you met the cotton freaking girl. Okay, you was the little dancer, the teacher, the instructor, dance instructor. And you would just, you just banged her walls all out. And then, next thing you know, she got a baby and got to bring you back to the United States. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody believing that Asuelu don't know what the hell she talk about by dress up. So, she pretends that, well, we're going to be, the island boy, the dance instructor, and all of this kind of old bull crap. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make believe. We're going to bring stuff into the bedroom. And so, the more that she gets to complaining, the more Asuelu gets sick of her. And then, he jumps up in her face and everything. I don't even remember what the hell he jumped up in her face for, but the mofo jumped up in her face. And I just was like, that was just plenty uncomfortable. And she says, there you are. Welcome back. I was waiting for you to show back up. You said the words that provoked him to show back up in that way, right? Whether you did it on purpose or you did it accidentally, you know that your husband, according to you and according to what we're seeing, is incapable of having an adult conversation without getting fired up. It just is what it is. I don't understand why the father ain't kicked his ass already, because the father, Papa Smurf, was talking big trash about what he would do to Asuelu. Asuelu has not changed at all. Now, not only do you have Asuelu in the house with the sister, with his wife, now he got the sister up in the house. I don't know whether or not I believe that their relationship is tumultuous as it is, because every time you see them on Instagram or on any other social media site, they all getting along and having fun and doing TikTok, bitch. So I don't understand. I mean, does the sister have a cradle in the room with him? Like, what the hell is really going on? And if she wants to have a relationship with him, put him in the playpen, and bitch, you sleep in a cradle. Okay, you can go ahead on and do that. Thank you so much, Stephanie Lucas, for the $20 super chat. Thank you. I mean, it just is what it is with these daggone people. The next person I want to talk about is Elizabeth and her cunning ass, conniving ass husband, Andre. Like they we gonna get our man. Now, as we all know, Andre asked Charles or Chuck or whatever, Chuck Charles, I guess he's a junior, whatever. Let's just go ahead and call him senior. He asked them for $100,000 because he wants to start his business. So, Andre is one of those type of mofos that you can't tell anything. He's not teachable or anything like that. But the sister, she works for the company, and she like, I've been walking around all these years watching all my sisters and brothers, build their wealth off of my father's business. So why not tell my husband to do the same damn thing? So Andre comes up to, him, and he asks him for $100,000. He wants to get in the family business. They have a family meeting that blows up. They have a meeting again with him and Andre and Junior and Elizabeth, and that meeting is phony as hell. So now here's the day where he's going out to a property. So Andre, goes and pick, Senior up, and he says, you know what, I'm gonna go head on and pick you up, but I'm gonna charge you a fee for it. So the father was like, the fee, bitch, is you coming into the business with the family. So, they driving over, to this home and everything, and they get into the home, and Junior is there. Now Andre doesn't expect that Junior is there. The two of them don't get along. Andre already said he need to stay the hell up out of his business, and that's what he said, and that's what he mean. And so the brother was like, you know what? Well, I talked to my father about it, and I thought that it was a clear understanding that I'm gonna be here, mofo. Anytime you get here, I'm gonna be here as well. So, you know, they continue to look at the house. And so Andre has made a decision in his mind that he is going to get the listing because, as we all know, the family has paid for him to get his real estate license. Now, here's where the phony bullshit is, okay? And I know I cussed. I know I said the unsayable word, but I said it. This is where it is. If they was not expecting this mofo to get into the business, they wouldn't even invested in this mofo getting a real estate license. Come on and let's tell the truth for shame the devil up at Auntie's house. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Ain't nothing real about this. You all had expectations that this mofo was going to come over here, get his real estate license. He was going to be the handyman to fix the walls because allegedly, according to, you know, some articles that was out there, they don't, you know, have good properties anyway. And they bad landlords, slumlords or something like that. It was said in the article. Now, I don't know whether or not that's true. I have never investigated it, never did a video on it because I didn't give enough fucks about them to even do it. But according, they got him over here, and you know he the damn handyman. So next thing you know, the sister comes up in the house. She hollering and screaming about, you know, Elizabeth told her that they over at the property because Elizabeth ain't nothing but a troublemaking shit starter. I'm just saying it. Won't be monetizing this video. She just stirs the pot up in the family. So she gonna tell the sister that Andre is over at the house getting a listing. So she walks up in the cotton freaking house, and now she's going off in the house. And Andre is like, I thought that I was getting a listing. I really don't want to mess with none of y'all. The only person I want to deal with is Senior. I don't want to deal with Junior, and I don't want to deal with you either. He don't want to deal with none of them. Let's just go ahead on and keep it all the way 100. He said, I'm just in here trying to get your father's money. I'm trying to go along with this plan. But if this mofo was not trying to get into business, why would he go and get a real estate license? This mofo was a police officer, allegedly, according to him. He was a police officer in his country, okay? And then when he wasn't a police officer, he was a bouncer, okay? And then when he wasn't a bouncer, I don't know what the hell he was doing. But he wasn't doing real estate when he was over there. So what made him pick up and say, you know, all of a sudden I'm going to get a license? They already made room for him to be in the business. So you want us to sit out here every week and believe that there is dissension amongst the ranks. Come on now, stop it with the bull crap. Stop it. Don't nobody believe that no more than they believe. They just want the mofo to stop taking care of the daughter. They want him to finally go out there and get him some work. Maybe he's gotten his green card or whatever. But ain't no way in the world the family going to sit up there and say that they have not already planned this. Okay? It just is what it is. It is what it is. But we supposed to buy this. Like, right? We're supposed to believe all this. I don't believe all this. Then we have Jovi and Yara. They boring as I don't know what. Like, who in the like, if you like Jovi and Yara and you are interested in Jovi and Yara's storyline, please put a thumbs up in the comments. Please put a thumbs up in the comments if you're interested in seeing them week after week. I think their storyline is other than Paola and Russ, I think they have the most boringest storyline ever. Because for this show to be the way it is, why do we give a damn? Do I see any thumbs up? I don't even see a damn thumb up. Don't nobody want to see no cotton freaking Yara and Jovi. Okay, so they got together. They had a baby. What now? Nobody's interested in that bull. I'm trying not to get flagged. They supposed to be arguing about her being a mother all day and not spending time with him. Like this, what? What? Are you okay? Or am I okay? Because in my opinion, they're a waste of our damn time. Nobody wants to hear anything they have to say. Miss Sonia's down there snoring. What? Next. The next couple that I want to talk about is Mike and Natalie. Now, if you all are following Natalie on Instagram, she is trying to be a cover model for some Maximum or some kind of magazine. She's in the top 5 and she is just out there basically doing whatever she got to do in order to get the bag. Now, I ain't mad at Natalie. I'm just sick of seeing Natalie. I'm sick of seeing Natalie get the bag. Natalie, you done had all this plastic surgery. You sit up there and you came here and you was criticizing Mike. Let's go in on and talk about these motherfuckers, okay? You came over here and was criticizing Mike about his family, but you the one that's on the surgical table getting liposuction. Make that make sense. Mike said, I got a big ass stomach. I'm a tall, big man, and I'm happy and satisfied with it. And my hair's thinning out, and I'm about to have a comb over in about a year or two. And I'm happy because me and Uncle Bo is going to sit out there and we're going to drink all the beer that we want to drink. We're going to live the life we want to live on this farm. We satisfied with where the hell we are. Thank you so much, James Davis, for the $14.99 super chat. You brighten the heat, you bringing the heat tonight, Auntie. Yes, I am. I see you with your dog. Go ahead, James. Hi, boo. Hey, doggy. Thank you so much. She's sitting up there talking about Mike's way, but she's on the surgical table. That just don't make sense. You can't. You sitting up in there eating carrots and cutting carrots, and you a vegetarian and all that kind of stuff. But yet and still, you need liposuction and a couple of ribs taken out. You need your chin revamped. You need Botox in your lip. These bitches have gotten so much daggone surgery now. Don't y'all say now when I come back with my plastic surgery in September, October. I plan on getting a tummy tuck. A tummy tuck. And I'm going to try to see if Dr. Now can do the mofo. Y'all think I could go down to Houston and tell Dr. Now that I have lost over 70 pounds and now I need a tummy tuck? I need some skin grafting up in that mofo. Y'all think that Dr. Now would do that for me? And I tell Dr. Now, you know, Dr. Now, I do reviews on your show. Can you do it for free? Thank you so much, Valerie C, for the $44.99 super chat. Auntie, you are the only one who makes this fake show interesting and fun. Much love. Thank you, Valeria. Thank you. No, Joanne Klein did not say sure. Just back it up. Okay. I got to get the rest. I got to get this. This right here, it don't want to move. But anyway, we're going to finish talking about Natalie and Mike. So then the last time we saw Natalie and Mike, they were sitting at a restaurant. It was Mike's birthday, and they were supposed to have been celebrating the birthday and all. So, you know, they get to talking about the friends and seeing people and all that kind of stuff. Natalie, instead of Natalie saying, okay, you know, I don't really know your friends that well and all this kind of stuff. I got a couple of problems with your friends. Natalie goes on to tell Mike, as long as, you know, I'll get along with your friends as long as they stop sending you naked pictures. Natalie be looking for Mike to go off and bust her in the back of the head. Because she say stuff to me that be just stupid. Why are you saying that dumb? So Mike gets up from the table and he leaves her ass. And I mean, when I say he leaves her, he leaves her. So Mike is back at home. Natalie comes to the house and everything. And she get out the car acting straight goofy. She acting like she got some type of a problem with she got twitches or something. Like like her body is all contorted. Mike's standing up there. Mike's standing up there looking at her like, Michael, apologize. He said, bitch, I ain't apologizing to you. Why do she always think that she is the one that has to, that he is the one that has to apologize to her? Mike said, I ain't apologizing for nothing. You left me. He said, you lucky, that's all I did. So, Michael he's not taking it. She said, I was wrong. I should not have said that about your friends. My gosh. But I'm nervous about holiday speech. Sound like a 1977 television set with a bunch of static and white noise at the end of the night. You remember how the television used to go off like around 30 or 11:30, 12 o'clock, and all you heard was shh, shh all night? That's what the hell she sound like. I'm like a Mike said it was unnecessary for you to say some stuff like that. So, Michael, her and Michael, she goes and hugs Michael and everything. Give me a hug, she hugging him, her arm like this. Bitch, just let somebody hug me like this. If you don't get your crooked finger, crooked wrist ass up off of the back of my neck, I bet you I'll bust up. So they go in the house and everything, they're supposed to be going down to the mother's house, for Thank you so much, Lamb, for the $49.99 super chat. Thank you, Lamb. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, MK Ultra Magic Cool 8 for the $4.99 super chat. Nat partnered up with Varya from Old Season on social media for followers. What the What? Is that true? One of my members said, thank you, Lamb. Did I click on it? Yeah, she said, thank you. Oh, that's sweet. So they sitting up there and she's nervous about Thanksgiving and everything. So Mike calls his mother. And mother was like, hi, Mike. Hi, baby. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. So, Mom, Natalie not coming down for Thanksgiving. That would be nice. So, Mom, you gonna be on your best behavior? No. Well, Mom, what are you cooking? Some turkeys. Maybe some stuffing. Maybe some green beans. Maybe some tater salad. He said, well, are you gonna fix some tofu for Natalie? No. But we can go down to the creek. We can go down to the creek and get us something. Mama ain't got no love for Natalie. Natalie is in danger, bitch. I don't care what you say. Natalie is in danger because the mama don't like her. Now, as we all remember, for you all who wasn't looking in for you all who were, we all know that the mother called the next door neighbor, told the next door neighbor, when they get to the part in the ceremony, when you ask whether or not You want to object to this. I need you to say, hell yeah. I need you to wave your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And when they say you object, I need you to say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The neighbor said, oh no. She said, what you itches want from up, ninja? What you itches want from a ninja? Hey! What you itches want from a ninja? She said, I ain't going down there and saying nothing like that. I'm not going to object to nothing. You ain't going to have Nellie coming up over here looking through my window at night. I don't trust this woman like that. I done seen her. I done seen her in all her glory. I done seen her act a fool up out here. And all up in my car crying and doing all kinds of stuff. You object. Get on a plane, train, or an automobile and get your ass down here. And object. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Nellie ain't all the way right. She ain't right. And Mike knows she ain't right. Who else was on this damn show so we can go we can go in on and read the rest of these rusty tail mofos? Who else was on this show? All right, so we did Oswelu and Angela. Angela decides that this is the morning that she is going to go and have her surgery done. She says that Michael don't want her to get rid of her brassicus. But her brassicus is hanging down to her stomachus. It's just about hanging down to the foop. Down to the camel toes. Angela's kids is so messed up and jacked up, tied up and tangled up that they can't support her. Because she got all them grandkids and somebody got to stay home and watch them damn grandkids. So her girlfriend JoJo, who shows up for everything, comes with her. But JoJo ain't got no control and no real influence over Angela. She just Angela's little sidekick. Okay? She her hype man, bitch. So they get up in the morning. She tells Angela, now you know you can't smoke. Angela said, girl, I'm smoking. But don't say nothing about it. Even though it's on my teeth, it's in my skin, it's in my clothes. It's in my hair, it's on my face, it's everywhere. Don't you sit up there and tell a doctor that I was smoking all night long. All night long. I'm going to give it to you. What's that song by Tweet? Smoking cigarettes at night. So she goes to the doctor's office. The little side chick nurse asks her, Angela, you been smoking? Did you keep up with the protocols for this surgery? Angela said, yeah, knowing she was lying. So, the doctor, he goes to, talk to Angela, the one that's going to be doing the breast reduction, breast snatch, the breast cut off. That doctor, okay, from Ghana. I believe that's where he's from. She wants to make sure that, she corrects her poor behavior from the day before. See, now the day before when Angela went to the doctor and she called herself was, flirting with the man, she knew that she was out of control and it was inappropriate. So the next day, she going to go over there and make sure that he sees Michael and he talks to Michael so that, she could try to correct that poor behavior and let him know that she do got a little bit of damn sense. But at this point, you done already embarrassed yourself on national television trying to flirt with some man who won't interested in you. And he in it only to correct the jugs that you got hanging down on the front. He not interested in you. He don't care nothing about you. He don't need a green card and none of that. He can give you a green card. Make sure I don't miss no super chats. Hold on, let me refresh these. Okay. So anyway, the doctor is, like, let me see, because they gotta mark you up. You know what I'm saying? You look like a chalkboard. The stick man, hangman, the guy, when you draw the little stick people, you put the little arms on and you guess the words and all that kind of stuff. Angela's looking like that in a dartboard, bitch. They got to cut her in so many cotton freaking places, honey. They look like tic-tac-toe up in that mofo. Look like the color by dots. And so, now she's all embarrassed and everything because she knows she ain't got that hourglass shape, and she she's been smoking cigarettes, and she knows she just, doing the most. She don't have her family support. As she says, she don't have her family support. She just ain't got her family to show up. But I'm sure that the daughters want Angela to lose weight and get the reduction and everything done. So Angela, the guy, said, let me see, I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to cut right there. I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut there. Well, can you save something? Hey, can't nothing be saved. Your brassicus is not getting a life jacket up in this mother. Your brassicus will not get a life jacket. We're cutting everything. Well, what about the tattoo? Can you keep the tattoo? He said, look, I'm going to have to cut that off because that tattoo is looking like an inflated. He said, we ain't leaving that tattoo on you. That joint is. She said, well, doctor, whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do. That's how you should have acted the first time you came up in there acting like an ass. It ain't joke time all the time. And ain't nobody going to continue to excuse your disrespectful behavior. So anyway, they go and, they get ready to put Angela under anesthesia and all of that kind of stuff is today, and they telling her about the procedure, what they're going to be doing, with the gastric sleeve and what they're going to be doing with the brassicus. And so they got her now in the operation room and everything. And she's sitting in there and they trying to give her the mask and the oxygen. Angela says she can't breathe with that mofo on there. I bet you if the oxygen mask had a cigarette butt sitting up in the middle of it, you'd have been up on that joint learning how to breathe on that oxygen mask. He said, look, we got to put it on you. Then when they tried to put the needle in her arm, she told the girl that that was the worst needle that now I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like needles either, but she said girlfriend just rammed that needle up in her arm. But I think it probably was a tobacco and the nicotine that was causing her little veins, to shrink and everything. So the girl had to really go up in that joint. So, Angela's, they put the oxygen mask on her and she breathes, and next thing you know, she's out. Angela goes through, the surgery. I believe they said it was 3.5 hours, which is a long time to be under the knife. And so, they bring Angela to her girlfriend. JoJo said that Angela was trying to tell her about her last will and testament and tell her what, she needed to, have done and all of that kind of stuff with her kids. And she really wanted her to step in if anything happened to her to help her take care of her kids. I remember that. I done lived through that myself. I ain't never having to say, if anything happened to me, you got my child. Oh, I remember that. That's real. Now that was one of the realest things in the whole thing. Miami pushed to the limit says, I'm surprised they were willing to operate on her. Honey, that money talks. Plus, they was able to get their clinic on the show. You daggone right they was doing that surgery on her. Because a regular doctor would have been like, you need to stop smoking, and for real, I'm not going to cut on you. And if I do cut on you, you're going to sign every waiver known unto man. Unto mankind, you're going to sign every waiver that's ever been a waiver. Okay. So So anyway, I think that's it, y'all. Was it any more of these dumb mofos up on on this God freaking show? What other dumb mofos was up on this show? I think we got them all, didn't I? Brandon, Jovi, and y'all. I didn't even talk about really them. Swelu and Kolani. Like who else they gonna bring back? Like what's the next damn show? But you all have won by 52%. 52% of you all said, Auntie, we want you to do this damn show, and we don't want you to not do it anymore. So I will continue to do the show. I will chuck it up. I will suck it in and go ahead on and do this show for y'all because I aim to please you all. We are a family. And sometimes, you got to get the head together and say, you know what, Auntie, we still want you to do these shows. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying Love After Lockup. I got a super chat in my last one about Love After Lockup. I will be continuing to do that show. I did not say that I won't stop. That I'm going to stop doing everything. Right. I was just specifically really talking about happily ever after. But because you all have voted and I have heard your votes and heard your desires, I am going to continue to do my review on happily ever after. Now, for all of you all who like true crimes and mysteries and stuff like that, please visit me on Auntie's Advice channel for women. So that you can get those reviews that I do as well. Also, thank you, Evelyn, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you, Salgado. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, boo. That was real sweet of you. Hey, Didi. I'm getting ready to leave. Oh, I hope you was here. Oh, thank you, boo. I love you all to pieces. I love your transparency. I love your honesty. I really, really do. Thank you, MK Ultra Magic Kool-Aid for the $4.99 super chat. Auntie is taking one for the team. Thank you, Auntie. Well, we are family, and so I want to make sure that I do what you all want me to do, right? Because it's not all about me; it's all about you, right? Because if it wasn't for you, there would be no need for me. So I've got to, yield, and so I'm glad that I did the vote instead of just, like not doing the MK. I really am glad that I heard the voice of those who follow me. There was also someone who reached out to me about blue therapy, and I am going to be talking about blue therapy. I believe that it is scripted, but I am going to try to go ahead on and do blue therapy. What I have been trying to do with blue therapy for those people who want to know, I have been trying to find a male who can come on with me. I've asked Bishop to do that with me because I think that it would be only fair if I do blue therapy to have a man's point of view. So if you are a man and you would like to commit to doing blue therapy reviews every week, you have to commit every week. Holler at me at aunties2cents@gmail.com and let me know if you are interested in doing that, because I don't want to do blue therapy just from my perspective. I would like to do it from a man's perspective. So again, I have asked Bishop, but I don't know if that's something that he would be willing to do. I'm hoping it is, fingers crossed, that he'll be willing to do that. Thank you, Tina Bear. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. So I would like to see, one of my men step up to the plate. If not, I am going to try to do it. I think we're 4 episodes down. So I do listen to you all. Okay. I really, really do. But anyway, y'all, that is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who super chatted tonight. That is going to help me bless someone else. As you all know, or for those who don't know, who are new to the family, I take the super chat money and I bless the members in this family, right? So sometimes I do one big gift, sometimes I do multiple small gifts, but those always go, the super chat money goes back into the channel and to the subscribers, right? So thank you so much. Every cent, every dollar counts, and I really do appreciate it. You don't have to do it, but you do. And because you do, I like to share that love and that seed abroad back into the channel and the lives of everybody who is a family member of Auntie's Advice. So I love you all. Thank you again so much for that. Thank you to my moderator who always keeps the chat safe. I see Mary Grace out there. I know Ray Della was out there, even though she's on vacation. Dedication. So thank you all so much for being here. I love you all to pieces. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for my 600-pound life. Be ready, y'all. Bye.